cash crowd who's got FOMO, yelling to the moon with a grin. All three are losers, but they're loving the spin. Spin, spin. Crypto Casanova, gambling with his soul. Womanizer charm, losing all control. New traders hype, riding that crash wave. Oh, oh, they're digging their own grave. Crypto Casanova, all in every night. Rolling dice and hearts and digital light. Oh, they're hooked, they're doomed, they're wild. Addicted to the gamble, crypto's reckless show. He's dealing cards, breaking hearts, trading altcoin lies. Lost his keys, his data stack, tears in his eyes. Rug pull, just luck, he cries with a laugh. A womanizer's gone, noobs broke, do the math. FOMO's his mistress, greed's his game. Mama's yelling, boy, you're bringing shame. Bull runs a tease, bear markets a bite. Still he's rolling, flirting, trading through the Crypto Casanova, gambling with his soul. Womanizer charm, losing all control. Noob traders hype, riding that crash wave. Oh, they're digging their own grave. Crypto Casanova, all in every night. Rolling dice and hearts, chasing digital light. Oh, they're hooked, they're doomed, they're wild. Addicted to the gamble, crypto's reckless show. Fade the cards, the flirts, the charts to black. Crypto Casanova's never coming back. From the casino floor to the blockchains, and he's a gambler, a lover, a noob. His last trade.
They're jacked on the market's churn, chasing meme coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them diving deep. The wide on trades in a digital dive. Market swings keep the buzz alive. Yeah, yeah. Snorting Satoshis, hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord down to the moon they saw. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Snorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fall. All in no brakes, they're losing their minds. Addicted to the blockchain grind, grind, grind. They're preaching about freedom in the pixel storm, but the banks tapped out, their dreams deformed. Rig in the basement, mining for bucks. Power bills got them down on the luck. By the dip they yell, eyes wild with hype. While the girls like, babe, you're losing the fight. Checking the apps like a dealer's hit. Every red candle's a gut punch split. Ooh, yeah, hooked on the rush. Pump and dump, chasing that crypto crush. From the Discord down to the moon they soar. Crypto junkies screaming more on call. Snorting Satoshis, no stopping this high. Riding that wave till they crash and fall. All in no brakes, they're losing their minds. Addicted to
Ladies and gentlemen,
chain grind.
please join me for the ringing of the cowbell ceremony.
Lost the keys, now the heads might burst. Rogue Pulios, just hold a pain portfolio, screaming your
All it takes is a little flip of the wrist on the old beagling. Just makes everything feel right. The ceremony is complete.
Well, that was quick.
That's what she said.
prepare yourself for the turkey.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone, you're watching Late Night Crypto with Road Dog, who happens to be a turkey. Figure that one out. We got fireworks going on behind us. I don't know what we're celebrating there, other than well, let's put a positive spin on it. We're celebrating the fact that you guys are here, right? Without you guys, we don't have a show. We just got a turkey talking to himself and recording it like an idiot. I'm here on the 6-minute time frame watching Bitcoin finally get a little higher high than this little bump up we had. I guess that's about 1, almost 2 o'clock this afternoon. Looked like she was doing something interesting, right? Getting past the trend line, breaking back in, and getting ready to come back up to these areas. But nope. Too soon to judge that on such a small time frame. She's busy working around these areas, ranging. Breaking below this area of support here that I'm brazenly calling a local bottom. That was local, very local. We came down and made just a little lower low from that guy. Any familiar numbers that you might see there that kind of hint at areas that we are holding as support there? The lovely 1.13 Fibonacci. That's cool. Well, we bounced around here, making me look like an idiot. You're going a little bit lower, but she's been making higher lows here. And it was feared, we'd be pinching down here, making some lower lows. And does that mean we're going to drop? I mean, you got to entertain these thoughts. But so far, we've consolidated still around this magical little area, that $117,300 area. Now, we may have to tweak that. I believe I updated it since we got our new high, right? Sometimes just gotta check and make sure here. When I zoom out, looks like a messy chart. Lots of targets. Why do you have so many? We don't need all that. We don't need all that. Let's get rid of some of these numbers here, so we can. There's what the hell? Well, that just makes me want to erase everything. That is just like too many gosh darn lines that we need to work with. Let's do it. Let's take a fresh look here on this chart at Bitcoin, because we needs to know something. We needs to know where you up to, Bitcoin. We're zoomed out on the daily here, and we'll just go top down analysis. So, you might say that when we were over here, we fulfilled this requirement. We came up, and that was our high. Came down to our magical 236 fib there and bounced, right? But now we made a higher high, so now we're going to take our fibs up there, and might we come back and talk to this little guy? Maybe. Let's mark him. Really big on these particular Fibonacci's. Now I took it from the overall move. I'm also going to take this one down here in 105. We got to pay attention to this. Do I think that we're going to go down there? I would hope the hell not. And because that would require us breaking the trend line, which we seem to be respecting right now on the daily. This is the daily. Even coming back down to this little booger right here would be suspect in my eyes. So now we're going to measure. Okay, so we measured this area right here. Now we're going to take this little second touch that we got on our wonderful trend line. We're going to go from there up there, right? And that's a little bit more relevant, and that's the one we're going to pay a little bit more attention to. We're just going to drag the little bottom right up there to the and this one is the 1, and this is the 0 at the top. Percentages are going they're going backwards here because we're measuring a different thing. On this measurement, we got the 382 that's coming in at 114,500. And we just lost our magical new little 236 fib. We already lost that one. And now we got a good sense of what might possibly be going on, in my personal opinion. There's a little bit of bearish divergence there, so we just want to, pay attention to that. And it's very slight. There's a slight rise here from these candle bodies rising up, and then on our daily, there's a little bit deeper of a pull down there. So there's a divergence, right? It's not rising up like price was. It's coming down, so that's our divergence. We are below the signal line here on the daily, so we're just taking these things into account here. We got some, those are kind of bearish signs there. Stochastics coming down, money flow leaning down, VWAP thing into the negative territory. Momentum wave starting to come down, so we're seeing some chilliness, and like duh, we've been dropping in price. Yeah. From 124 down to 117, you can feel that. We got a 21 moving average that's coming in at $117,000. We've been down there before just recently. We might touch it again. We just might. Oh, MACD on the daily is looking a little tired. She hasn't officially crossed. She's a little bit of a lagging indicator, so we can see the brunt of the move by the time she decides to cross and tell us, hey boys, watch out. Just how it works. But when she does cross, I mean, that's pretty relevant. So we got some bearish tendencies here from that big drop, and the market's a little scared, and here we are on a Friday. And people are wondering, wow, man, I wish I hadn't chased everything when we were up here, but I thought we were going to the moon. That's what everybody was saying. We're going to the moon. Lost a trend line. In my personal opinion, I think we're just going through a little bitty correction on this move. That's just my personal opinion. We're going to take this little Fibonacci from swing low to swing high and see what it tells us. Where do we need to buy? Swing low, swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. Now here we got a deeper correction than what we have been getting used to lately, right? It's coming down to almost that $116,000 area. Just hasn't touched it yet. Does it have to? Doesn't have to, will it? No, I wouldn't be surprised if it do. To be honest with you, the way this stuff works out. This particular chart doesn't have my magical 117,300 line anymore. No, that one's changed now. It's technically, I guess it's moved up here now for our new little segment, and down here at 112 as being our new little magical 236 Fibonacci area. It dropped a little bit. It's probably a good time for me to grab old Elliot and get his opinion. And Elliot seems to agree with me with the 5-wave correction, and this being our A. Then we might. Oh, you are, Elliot. Yeah. Well, I'll be. Me and Elliot might be hanging out. So what we might be looking at over this weekend, and we talked about this last night. It was just under a different. We'll probably see that chart too if I didn't erase it. A different idea. We can come up a little bit over this weekend, and we just gotta be cautious. We gotta be cautious. There might be a rollover we're getting set up for. I mean, they'll pump us up maybe over the weekend and get us to chase, but there might be a bigger move, a little bit more to this correction coming. That's one possibility we might be finding ourselves into. So we just want to be cautious. We've already lost a trend line, so that wasn't cool. But it's not a terrible thing. We're at an area where we can get support, so we can start seeing things come up a little bit. So I kind of think maybe this over the weekend they'll try to get us enticed here and recover some of these areas. But we may dilly-dally and touch that 116 at some point before we come up. It might happen. Let's come now to the 6-minute time frame where things are actually starting to look a little bit better. I may want to revisit that fib, make sure that I took the proper measurement there. I was pretty sure that I did. Well, yeah, I gotcha. All right, well, I'm not worried about that. So price is just hanging out above it there. Right now, she looks like she's trying to come back up and retest this 118. area. Let's hope that that happens there. A little bit of a trend line here on smaller time frame, and I am on a smaller one, but the resistance area that we're looking for is about 118,800 right through there. And looking at the local pattern that we got, or local thing, is a widening channel here, broadening channel. Now these are typically kind of bullish, and it's kind of shallow, meaning you'd see this kind of form a lot at support bottoms, where we might actually get that little run of recovery here, trying to come back up a little bit. So I like that. Maybe that will catch. Maybe that will catch some bullish divergence here. With yes, we got some. Yes, we do. It's on the 6 minute small time frame, but from this area over here on our RSI. Oh, man, you're just being hard to deal with there. It's angling up right here and angling down there, so that's our divergence on RSI, and that could go in our favor to help us be a little bit more bullish over the next few hours or whatnot. And if we're making 3 rise and valleys, or a triple bottom pattern, or some people will just go anything head and shoulders, but whatever, I mean, it all basically works off the same. That would also get us back up here this area. But meanwhile, altcoins, well, it's a mixed bag right now. Here on the hourly, it's also a mixed bag. On the daily, it's been a little give, a little take, 0.5% here, 0.5% there. Nothing fantastical about altcoins right now, but what does that chart look like? That would be the total 3 chart. Now this little booger, and we need to zoom out to appreciate it, has got a trend line here on the 4-hour time frame we're following. This had its 3 little humps and trying to do its little dumpty dump. But there's some bullish signs here on this thing. Here on Market Cipher on the 4 hour, she's getting ready to try to print a little green dot. Hopefully that will stick. I see the stochastics here behind this green money flow trying to come up. That's good. They are at the 7, almost 18% level right now. Once they get past 20% area, that's them flipping officially bullish. It's a buy signal. I know it would trigger bot buys, but it's actually a traditional buy signal for that indicator. And most of the little indicators here on Market Cipher, they're looking good. These indicators are looking like they're wanting to do something here on the 4 hour. Even though MACD's starting to look a little frisky, starting to hike her skirt up and show some ankle here with that little light pink bar. So she's feeling a little, So, let us now come down to the 1 hour and see if we can get some juicy gossip. Total 3, what are you doing this weekend, honey? You breaking back in this trend line? Because that would be bullish AF. You know I love it when you do that. Well, I don't like it when you sneak out at night, honey, but I sure do like watching you come back in the little door. So, make me a sandwich. Pancakes. We got a breakout right there. Candles on the 1 hour, above trend line. Not enough the volume that we want to see, but hey. There's a few little bearish little things here, ideas, blah, 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 whatever. But regaining that trend line is definitely a plus, and breaking off. Even a lackluster breakout of this one gives me a little bit of hope. Some other things that we can look for. It looks like it might get a little spicy here with this higher low that we got on total 3. What does that mean? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows? Why don't you just say sequential higher highs and higher lows? It's a lot less repetitive, isn't it? Well, alrighty then, we'll do that. I like this idea, although it's got a little wiggle room from this last little bear trap idea we had. So I may not have you perfectly, but we got you good enough. If we do it this way, actually, that's the bottom of it when we take these angles. Okay, well, either one of those would have worked for me. We'll call this one correct. So we got the correct number of touches here. 1, 2, 3 on one side and at least 2 on the other. And we do. We got a valid pattern here that says, hey man, crypto total market cap might go back up to where it was just a few days ago in August when we were loving it, and maybe go up a little bit higher. Maybe, I dare say, up to $1.13 trillion. 15 people hanging out with me tonight. So thank you so much for being here. Let me come over and say hello as we try to figure out this evening how we're going to approach these altcoins. I don't know if you brought a list of coins, but I got a list of coins right here. And I won't spend a whole lot of time. I won't get too in-depth. I'll promise I'll do my best to try to go through them quickly, just to look for a setup. If they don't have a setup, I'll run through them quickly to see if they got anything. But maybe some promising setups. We want to see if we can find something, right? Maybe a quick play. We want to see if this got something that can make us some 50% gains or something like that on spot. Something juicy, something we can cook with this weekend and remind us why we're in crypto to begin with. So as we chill and listen to the music, or as I'm listening to the chill music and Bob Ross out on you and put you to sleep, let me come over and say hello to everybody. Everybody, we said hello.
For those of you out there who have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Jeez. All right, Bitcoin Elvis, everybody. Bitcoin Elvis. Let's flip that over to the live chat. And oh wow, look, it goes up here. Well, those are some sexy bears, says Ave, referring to the thumbnail, which I don't have up to display right now. We got Strega. How's it going, Strega? Strega is my OG. I would say he is probably stuck with, he's here almost every night for as long as I've been streaming, for about 3 years. Did videos for the first 6 to 9 months and then went to streaming pretty much every night. And Strega's just been right there. He is Strega, you're my road dog, baby. You're my road dog. Shout out to Strega. We got Duality C, Melis Williams, MG Motorsports, Mr. Number One himself right there, Ave. Heavenly Vibes. When are we hitting 1 million? Not soon enough, I'm telling you. I was closer to it a year ago than I am now. Oh, wow. Chubby 751, what the hell am I watching? I ask myself that every night, Chubby, just to be honest with you, as well as most people who are new to the show. It's not often that you see such an attractive, golden brown and crispy yet juicy on the inside turkey delivering the crypto alpha every night, but that's what we do. We weren't always a turkey. No. I came out of the egg looking more like a zombie with glowing eyeballs, and some here will attest to that. Sometimes that face even comes out still on some bearish days or whatever, or when we're trying to predict the future, but usually, you know, it's just me and my deep fried self right here hanging out, looking at some charts, trying to find some good trade setups here in this crazy ass crypto market that you know, be worth the hot sauce. OG1, good to see you. Justin, how's it going, Justin? Is it Makasek? Is that how it is? Let me know. I'm curious. Is it Makasek? Justin asked for Ada. Let me make a list here. Let me see. Let me take my list and then we'll do this one, the request list. We got Cardano. We got Avalanche, Matic, and ooh, yeah, XMR. We need to look at XMR. She's took another little dive down, I noticed. Monero. Strega says no refunds. There's AD. Oh, there's more chat. Shelby says, I've been smoking pork for about 12 hours, so it could look like a good turkey after a while. Well, you know, that pork stuff, you know, that's, yeah, too much of that's bad for your arteries. However, put a little peanut butter and banana and deep fry that thing. Yeah. And a sandwich. Deep fried sandwich. I'm just saying. Anyway. peanut butter jelly, banana, and bacon sandwiches, deep fried. There's Kelly. How you doing, Kelly? Good to see you. CC used to stream Friday evenings, and I jump over the road dog at 12 a.m. Man, I haven't seen him stream in a while. His channel blew up with, I mean, he's got like, last I saw, he had over 20-something thousand subscribers. I think he even grew more after that. But I don't see him streaming much anymore. He's got a new member of the family though, so that does change things a little bit. What is making Cardano so bullish this week? I don't know the news behind it. Sometimes I wish I still had that bag, but then again, that bag just didn't do anything for the longest time. And I got tired of seeing that happen. They got me on the time element. Shuba says, this is all good. CCM rate. Is that CryptoCoin mindset? Oh, cool. Tell him I appreciate that. Reese John, what's going on? Good to see you guys. All right. Well, we got the little dancing banana out. We got the girls out. We've had the disco ball up for a while. I guess it's Friday night. We can keep the disco vibes out there. Let's come over here and see if we can get started on some of these altcoins. Let's go ahead and knock out some of these by request. We got Cardano. What's going on with you, Cardano? Look at you on Coinbase over here. And I want to go somewhere else. Binance. Yeah. Zoom out a little bit. Figure out where the hell we are. So nice. Actually, where you at, Cardano? I can't see where oh, you're up here right now. So we're at our 96 area level, or level area. We get rid of some of these. We don't need those anymore. Ooh, that's bullish. Looky there. I was going from wick to bodies there, and she said, nope. I ain't going to touch it. I'm going to deviate. I'm going to get my own thing going. And then she said, screw you. I'm going to do it again. She's trying to go parabolic. She's trying to make a move. Probably said 115 coming before long. Man, maybe I need to. So there's two ways to look at it right now in the market. If you're looking at Cardano, in my personal opinion, it's you take the buy high. Oh, you know, technically that could qualify as a bear trap and retest. So you either buy high and sell higher. If I'm not mistaken, this red line is our 236 fib, and we just broke out of it. And apparently I'm mistaken. I don't know where the hell. What are you? Why are you there? You're not the right one. Oh, I bet. Yeah, okay, we took you from a smaller and different area. No, I want this one. We're playing the big boy game now. Let's go with the big boy targets. Yeah, so we're looking for that 115, 116 area, and possibility. I don't know if it'll be the A equals CD. Maybe. Can you do it? You'll be doing it from here. Do I have the right target? Okay, this one's no longer valid, or there it is. Yeah, we can put it right there. Okay, we tweaked it. Maybe that's right. Okay, 155 for a measure move target on Cardano. Let's go over here to the 4 hour and see how frisky she's looking. So yeah, nice deviations there. The only thing you can do right now is draw a trend line, right? Watch that one. Now this one's just getting started and it's not as solid yet, so it can probably look a little janky, but that's kind of a guide. It actually already broke it. It already broke it, but it may be trying to do something else here, make it a little bit mature the trend line. Let's see if that sticks, and if it doesn't, then she may be wanting to come down in something. I don't think so. I think it's going to stick, and we'll come on up and get this area, and then that 154 area, I believe, up there. 144, and then 153. That's what I'd be looking for. That's just me, though. Need to come out here and take out these highs. Take a look at Avalanche. Avalanche, what you doing these days? You still in this bottom range here? I got all these little ugly lines. Still waiting for $30 Avalanche to come back into play there. Been waiting. She don't seem to want to do it. Alright, so this is a major trend line here we've been following, and this is cool because this is the area that we've kind of been staying above. It's like she made a little M pattern, came back, and then we tested the trend line or reinforced the trend line or solidified the trend line, bounced off the trend line is the important part, and came back and even bounced back into this area. Probably looks a little bit more cooler on the 4 hour. It's like, oh yeah, I can see what you're saying now. Yeah, makes a little bit more sense here. So, beautiful, beautiful. I like candle bodies, I don't like the wicks. So that idea, and now this new trend line that hopefully we'll continue to respect is deviating from this, and that should do pretty good. It's starting to broaden out and expand, and that's kind of cool because now we got this idea. So I can see us coming back up to this 27 that knock out that high there. So I would be looking for that idea, and just me personally, if I were looking for the higher high targets, I would be looking for about this 29 and $30 area. 28 is also notable. So it would be nice to see these get a nice little pump. Moving averages over here look kind of nice too. Finally got the 360 starting to cross over some of these bigger ones over here, and once it gets, it's just got to cross over the little red one over here next, and we in business on getting those settled, squared away. Try to get our big ribbon flipping into solidify here. If by some reason something bearish happens for some reason, first area I'd be looking for is about 23.16. 20 is what the moving average is, so 23. As it comes down to touch that 100 moving average, if we lose trend lines or want to go south for a reason, like wick down and come back up there, might see something like that happen. But I think it already took care of it right here. Hope so. Take a look at Matic. On the 4 hours, bouncing off the 200 moving average. Can't bitch about that. That's cool. Can't bitch about it losing, you know, these trend lines over here. So we might see it want to come back up as it bounces, and it might do something like that, and it may be some form of triple top or head and shoulders, depending on how well we get a neckline established there. Seems to kind of like those kind of patterns and dumps, so it really needs to take out this high though. It needs to get above that 20, what is that, 26 and a half. We need to see that. Now we might be, just because I draw a trend line there doesn't mean that, hey man, that's what it's going to do. I'm going to do this trick in reverse this time. I normally do it a different way, but I'm going to take the angles up here, grab that line, put it right down here, and then you see that, oh man, we're in the channel testing the bottom of it. Let me give you the little wiggle room of the wicks down here. Give you that little wiggle room there. So I'm looking for that idea. And if we can do that, that means we can come up here to 27 and that'd take care of that guy. That's what you need to do, Matic. I'm just saying. However, you can make an argument, but she's got an M top, and we might be making a bearish retest of it, and that is very true. That could be what's happening. That could be what's happening. It could do that. But it could. No, I can't argue. I see an argument for that. I do. Other than you got a higher high and then you got the lower low. So, however, so when I come down to the smaller time frame and get the juicy gossip, and you ain't telling me nothing. They're not speaking. They're not We got to play good cop, bad cop with this one. What's going on here? We got these moving averages trying to get all funky up there. You need to get your little happy ass up here. I need to see you get up at 24.4. Come on. I'm just going to leave it at that. You got some bearish divergence or bullish divergence there? Really? You suck. Okay, there's no bullish divergence there. Keep your eyes on this one. I'm not trusting it. these things are starting to flip bearish, so this may not be holding. We might actually be looking at that an ABC retest. Is that what you got, Elliot? Elliot says. Elliot doesn't know either. He has no clue. Elliot, get with it. Elliot thinks that it is on an ABC. Well, then that would put me and my idea. That would make it right, man. Right? Listen, we only got 2 touches on this, and we're right here on this idea of this trend line. So, hella not valid, not quite valid. It's kind of like, well, it's a hope and a prayer at this point. The only thing that makes me more is the top trend line that we got it from. All right. Let's hope that we can get back above this trend line and invalidate this possible M pattern, even though that's a higher high. Usually these just kind of end up I mean, you got another idea that's kind of got a broadening pattern too. So we can still come with the trend line idea, still kind of works. Up here, 27. Take a look at Monero, because that one's been kind of disappointing. What the hell is wrong with you, Monero? You're down at 235 for real? We were hoping we would get something like this, but nope. Nope, we did not. We continued following this gosh darn trend line on down. Back up on the 4 hour here. So we're still following this local pattern, and we still got this idea. Can we tighten you up? Maybe go to a bigger time frame and get some solid candles there. Well, that's pretty much it on the solid candle bodies there. And according to that, we're losing trend lines. So, but if we look at the bigger thing that we're in, it kind of makes sense now. You kind of looked at this line, it wasn't touching anything. You're like, what the hell is that going to do there? This has got a bunch of empty space here. Well, it just filled all that empty space, and now we're coming back. So it does look to me like we're probably going to park ourselves down here about 225 and try to bounce off of that area. Monero, what the hell? I mean, for real. It was, this was glorious. This was glorious. But I did one of the things that I tell other people try not to do. I was sitting here trying to buy in over here, back in over here, and now we're down here. So she's not been as fun lately. Maybe we can get a good buy-in over here and catch it. I'd like to see her hit that 500. You can do it, Monero. Come on, baby. All right, let's come down to the 4 hour and see what you're. I don't think we're going to see her slow down until we get to 225. They were just going to keep seeing a slow burn. It's below the 9 moving average. Solid downtrend, and this is the only stopping point that I can see for it. That's not too far away. Another $10. Didn't I expect something out of you, Monero? I need something out of you. You guys heard of Redo? I think Resistance Dog. Is that what it is? One of you guys kind of mentioned it too. I think I saw it written on a piece of paper, and I happened to look, and then I saw this, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, that looks cool. That took off. And it looked like she wanted to still get on going. Well, I thought I had you charted out, but I guess I don't. So Resistance Dog, it was, yeah. Well, that's a nice thing. Because now you can see for all the other ones we look at, and they start looking like this, and this is when some influencers just come out and say, I'm not going to touch that. But there's somebody touching this, or it wouldn't be hanging around down here. And it looked like they're trying to accumulate down here. If somebody trying to accumulate down here, and I don't know. I mean, you got to be patient with it. It took from February all the way to through all summer there. It doing just a little bit. It did. I mean, it's got enough of a range here. You can build things, but it's a slow play. It's slow on these, and you got to be patient with it to take a little. But you can take a little bit of money. You can take a few $100s and roll it and roll it and roll it over and have a few $1,000 position by the time you get to over here time wise. And then when it starts doubling, then the money starts coming, right? And that's just it getting started. So this one back in June last year, redo. So overall, we're looking for it to go 37 cents. And it's at 13 cents. Man, I would just hold it to right there, to be honest with you. There's lots of other little targets we can get in between there. 18 cents would be a good one. But from where we are now up to that 37 cent area, 160%, I think we can do that. Don't forget this area here, and I want to fib her out and see what the fibs say too. You probably nailed it right there a little bit better. You got 18 to 20 cent area right there too. It's got the green dot on the daily a couple of days ago. MACD looking like she's on crack. Dancing with the lampshade on her head. Looks like an alligator trying to eat the sun. I don't know what's gonna Ichimoku clouds like, woo, baby. So 360 moving average is coming up at 16 cents. It's like a nice little move out of this thing at the present moment. This is on the daily. I'm not trying to shill it. It's kind of, it's high. This is not really, down here was the place to buy when it was like 7-8 cents and nobody wanted it, right? So anybody trying to get into it now would be chasing. That would be the definition of chase. Oh, that's a nice support resistance flip there. I can keep you on there. So that one was doing pretty good. Then this one, XNY. Whoa, I guess. Dang. I ain't in this. Now I'm kind of wishing that I was. That one. Clearly. Oh my gosh, are you still going though? Are you still going? Be nice if she had a little pullback down here to 2.2 cents. I don't know anything about this one. You're at 2 cents. You hung around here for the longest until just 3 or 4 days ago, and then this one just popped off. It just went flat for the longest. Nobody gave a crap about this one, and then it's up 7x right now. Let me get a different chart on this. You got to go some. Was that MEXC? That was MEXC futures. How about MEXC? Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, too high to buy, in my personal opinion, because some bearish divergence there. Let's see if you will come down and. But interesting, it's going up when some other ones are fighting and not knowing what the hell they're doing. Hype. Hyperliquid, having a good day today. It's $47 right now. This has got a huge market cap. I think it's like $15 billion market cap or something crazy. I'm looking forward to try to just come up here and tap 51. I don't expect it to do very much more than that. Maybe it will, but she's kind of getting tired out over here. In my personal opinion, but we'll see how much that she can do. Hyperliquid on the 4 hour, got the nice little buy signal there, the green dot here on Market Cipher. It's above the 9 moving average. I can't say a gosh darn thing about it other than just follow the trend line, break the trend line, then this trend be done, more than likely. Take a look at Solana. $186 coming down from 209. Didn't make it up to our happy days target. That's okay. It didn't have, that would have been the higher highs. It actually came up, it did make a little bit of a higher high though. That's cool. I want to borrow this trend line. I've got down there and then I've got a deviation here. To me, I think we're in that very fun pattern called a bearish megapod. And these things are fun until they're not. So we can easily come right down here, bounce, and then come right back up here. And hopefully come up and get our 220 target. Moving averages are strong. There's a few little things they got to do, but I think this is easily recoverable, and I'm sure we'll come down to like the lower 181, 182, maybe. The only reason we wouldn't is if this 50 moving average here on the 4 hour maintains some respect and we bounce from it. I think we start moving up there, and it may take a time or two, but that should be a nice little start to get us back up toward $200. What do you say on the 15 minute? Are you finding some support there? At this level? Yeah, on the 15 minute, it's coming across as the 800 moving average. 800, 600, 360. They're good. This one's got some, the rest of them got some work to do, but it can balance out. I would expect to see a little positive action out of Solana this weekend. Maybe a breakout of this idea. Channel idea, depending on how you want to look at it. Some people might even go from this high down to that low and formulate their line. If you do it that way, you would come out with something a little bit more like a falling wedgie. It breaks to the upside. 6.8 times out of 10. $200 Solana, are you coming? Are we gonna play ball? Give us the old measure move. Pretending that we get a breakout, say here. It would take us about 205. I'm not going to draw a line until we actually get a breakout, because there's nowhere to measure from here yet until we get a breakout. You remember this guy named Zora? We drew this little fractal with it. We took a fractal to kind of say, hey man, I think it's going to do something a little like this, like she did over here when she was up here, and everybody's like, "It's going to the moon. I'm going to put $1,000 in it." Yeah, this one's big. Everybody's talking about this one. Yeah, and broke trend line, and then remember talking about, hey, well, we can probably see this, even though it doesn't look like it would do this yet. This is probably what it can do. Don't know for sure. Sometimes it don't do what I think it's going to do at all. But nice to see that the fractal right here. You see that it's just a copy of this guy over here. We just took a little copy and put it right there, and seems to be onto something there. So we might be looking at 9 cent. We're at 9 cent already, more closer to 10 cent, but coming down to the bottom of the trend line on Zora, and that would be a good area to try to get in at that 618 fib area, which will probably get tapped. Bullish if we bounce sooner, but or even more bullish, but more than likely we'll get that. So if you missed your chance to get in, and just think getting in here about 9 cents, we get back up to retest the highs that we had before, be 61% gains just on spot. So that sounds all right. Pengu, Pengululu, Pengululu, Pengala. I guess we'll look at the perps. Pingu, what's going on with you, man? You made a lower high here. That was the first sign something might be wrong. It's also one of those easy signs to kind of just not pay that much attention to until retrospect. It's kind of, but maybe it's just not through yet. Maybe it's still working. You know, that's what we tell ourselves. That's what I tell myself when I'm over here. Yeah, maybe it should still go up. You know, bounce and just haven't got done it yet. But maybe that was the lower high and first warning sign. Anything lower than this low over here was a sign of trouble. That confirmed it, and breaking that trend line was the definite first confirmation that something wrong, baby. You need to think about your life at the moment and your choices. And then she came down, falling zigzag. Looks like a nice little correction that might still be taking us a little lower. A little lower to 2.5 cents could be on the radar. For Pingaloo. I'm going to go ahead and pull my fibs out because nobody's looking. It's time to do it. Oh snap. I like what that says. Can you hold this area? Let's see what 3 cents does. I would love to see it bounce there at 3 cents. I would love for the line to stay where I want it to stay there. We lose 3 cents. I'm looking at that 2.5 cent area. And that could happen, man. There's a little hint over here at this angle. I'm an angle kind of guy, because the angles will talk to you. And that gives us a little confluence that maybe this little special fib area will hold. And this might actually be a, oh my God, he's going to say it. It may be some kind of a bear bull flag. I normally don't play bull flags, but when I do, I normally don't play bull flags, but when I do, I always play them to the 382 Fibonacci. And the trend line. Let's take a look at Whiffy here on the 4 hour. Did you lose trend line, Whiffy? What's going on with you? Are you gonna... Did we look at this recently? Because we had a trade setup idea in case you should bounce there, like you should have, but you didn't. You came and stopped it out, killed our trade, but at least it was a low risk. 4%, 5%, 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. That didn't happen. That would have been stopped outed. And now you're trying to get back up above the stop loss price. That's just enough to piss everybody off at you with. I see why they're upset with you right now. Just saying. Why are you down at 88 cents again? Which is, honestly, I think that's a pretty good place to look and see if there's any kind of buy idea here. Because that's been a pretty good place to make some profit from before. We're zooming out to the 4 hour, get rid of some of these older lines here, see if I can adjust you. I want to take this down to this little wick over here and use that little guy. What it looks like a wick. That lines up with where we are, so 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, it's a go. 800 moving averages down here also for a little support. 600, 300, 200, those are in good formation here. You lost that area, which is what we were hoping would hold. Which is our 618. That was 89, almost 88 cents. Next level would be 78 cents to look in case she wants to wick down there, but she really shouldn't if this trend line has any weight at all. It really should hold. So let's look and see if we can actually recover that area. So this was basically a support resistance flip areas, how to kind of zone, how to look at it. We did a W and then we did an M. So basically, I mean, if you did a measure move from these areas over that, it does take you around here. So got to entertain that idea. It can also invalidate that idea too. All it's got to do is get above that. If it hits 89 something cents, we can get above the yellow lines there. And I think we can head back to 98. Come on, Whiff, stop doing this. Stop playing games. So the weekend's kind of lackluster, even though you got a lackluster breakout right there. That was a lower low with a higher high. I mean, they playing games with us. The whiff getting back to around these areas that it was before. If she'll just get back with the program. We're back here in May at $1.36. That's a pretty good come up. If we can get back to areas that it was before, like at $3, that would be awesome, especially if you're picking it up around 80, 90 cents. Watching this one to see what's going on with it. So a lot of these places are at places that look a little scary to get into, but that's usually the best places to get into them. MYX having another good day. She had a little pullback, got down to 129, 130 area, ranging out there, and now it looks like she may be trying to continue on. We're going to draw a trend line and see if we can keep up with this one. Because she's looking kind of bullish. I'm not in this one. I wish I got into it earlier, but no, man, can't have them all. But this one's looking like she's got some places she wants to go, people she wants to see. Not giving us a whole lot to work with here, so. See if we can get to 266 over here on this little guy, and also to 355. ZBEC Network. Still in the range, finally came down and hit our little Fibonacci area there. Hasn't touched the yellow 200 moving average, doesn't have to, but it might. And we might visit down here again at some point here. It's got the green dot right now. Market Cipher like she want to do something. Want to come down to the 15-minute and see what she want to do. You're making a little flag shape there at resistance. Do you have a breakout? You came back into it, so keep her eye on this one. She's getting a little punky. She's trying to get some things going on here. There's some bullish crosses and some bearish crosses, and she'll be sideways, but she's trying to do something. She gets past half a penny there at 0.005. Might be a good time to look in on this one. Trying to find a trend line up there, but it's probably find one better on a bigger time frame. All right, we've been going for 1 hour. I think that was the old chat. Oh, there we go. May come back to the chat right now. See how you guys are doing. 17 people hanging out with me tonight, Friday night. Justin says, I think the president or one of his staff mentioned Cardano specifically. There's Gator Squatch. How's it going? Okay, I'm done. Did my membership pause because I'm bad? I don't know what that means. I have nothing to do with any of that. Didn't he? I feel like I'm missing part of the conversation there. I don't need a green name to be here. I know. I'm glad to have you here, Glittery Marshmallow. Miss you when you're not here. Oh, she's already gone. Well, she won't hear that. Justin says to check out the 3-minute chart on 3 monthly chart on Monero. What's the regular monthly look like? Regular monthly has got a signal there. We were probably looking at regular candles there. Well, I see the 9 moving average down here, 193. I would hate to come back and touch that. We got a trend line kind of talking about that too. Hopefully this will still be the engulfer. But I don't like these candle tops like that. I don't like that. But she's above the 9 moving average. I can't talk bad about her. Monero. I need you to go up, Monero. I feel like I've heard this song 3 times already. I guess it's R&B night here at Road Dog Crypto. Unless... Unless we change it up a little bit. Have you guys seen BitCoin lately? She's on a discount at 94 cents right now, and it's been up around $1.67, so it's a little bit of a discount. Losing some trend lines there, that's a little bit of a worry. We have to go back with our original ideas here. So it looks like a bearish retest. There is a... What the hell? BitCoin, surely you're not coming down. She's on the daily 200 moving average, so that's what we got going in our favor. But if we lose that... I mean, we do have a trend line down 45. I would hate to see BitCoin do that. But you do have... You do have a level right here. And I don't know, I'm not going to try to force any kind of patterns there, but you can clearly see that you got a range, right? And you do have a measure move for that range that could take us down to these areas that, and a lower low. Technically you could do a lower low. Oh, I sound like I'm doing Glenn for BitCoin. What the hell? Alright, so that's one idea. They got some other things they can do too, but losing a trend line like that always makes me a little suspect. Alright, so we'll come to see what we can do. 78 cents might be on the table if we lose the 200 moving average. That's at 92 cents, so hopefully that will hold. See if we can catch there. If not, we're looking at 52 and on down to 45 cent area. Let's come down to the 4 hour and see how what it's thinking about. All the moving averages starting to get tight together there, get some bearish crosses, but the bigger ones they're still okay. They're not horrible. They're acceptable at the moment. Rolling through the matrix faster than light. So all we can hope for is that this turns into some kind of bear trap. We come back up very forcibly. I got to see it to believe it, but if I had to guess, it does look like we got a good chance to touch 78. Are you trying to do that? I hope you don't, but ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at Bitcoin, if you will, as she's at 117 now, not anywhere near the 119 that we were so hoping for last night. Now, but still, we're making higher lows and slightly higher highs right there, finally. Okay, so it did come back down to our special little Fibonacci red line, and that's where we actually retest. Crazy how that works, isn't it? So I interpret this as being kind of in the channel idea, and let's see if we can get back to 118 here. 16 people hanging out with me. I do appreciate you. Justin says Ada's trying to take off right now. What time frame are we on? I think I was on the wrong chart there. There we go. What are you doing here on the 6 minute? So it's at 96. Yeah, well, being on that trend line, it's not bad to bounce off from that. What are we looking at? 114, I think is our target. Hopefully she'll do it. Of course, I still had on my woulda, coulda, shoulda. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with me. Trade carefully. We're in the weekend. And tomorrow is Sunday, or Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Gosh darn it, I'm losing my mind here. Saturday, I don't know. They can be lackluster, kind of sideways, a little scary. There's low liquidity, and then it starts trickling in as they start manipulating things, and hopefully it'll be trying to get us up. That's why we try to keep up with total 3 over here, especially on these, like a 4 hour, 2 hour time frame here on the weekend. And it's starting to happen right now here on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 2 hour and see it better. So this is total 3, meaning that they're probably going to start pumping our altcoins into the night and tomorrow, I guess, if they're already starting here. So the party's getting ready to start for altcoins. Some of those that were looking like, hey man, this would make a good bear trap. Hey, it might be making a good bear trap. I'm just saying. It's got to work through some stuff. It's not like I think we're getting ready to blast, but she's looking a little feisty right now, if you see that. MACD here on the 2 hour. Getting awful frisky, getting ready to put the do not disturb sign on the doorknob right here when these two lines cross. And so I kind of like what I'm seeing here on some of these smaller time frames, small medium time frames. Yeah. How you looking over here, baby? Are you starting to look a little bit more frisky on the 1 hour? Yeah, we starting to see some more green. No, not yet. Hadn't caught up with this yet. It's coming. All right, so let's see if we can take some profits this weekend on some of these little buys that we might have accumulated at these juicy bottoms. And so they can get us to chase or get retail to chase, and we can be selling to retail just like the market makers are. And then early next week, and they dump us down again. We just wash, rinse, and repeat. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see ya. I'm going to the end screen, and I'll see you tomorrow night. That is Kelly Fan. Happens to me all the time. Glitter marshmallow. Oh, I think she's
loud. Shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick. Bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss. Watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the weeds. Disco's cheer said, hold up tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be now. Got my game on lock. Check the tag, read the white paper, know the market's clock. Discord's wild, but I don't chase the shillers, empty hype. Set my sales, keep it cool, watch my profits spike. Low leverage, I ain't tripping on no margin call. Learn my lesson, now I'm ballin', standing 10 feet tall. Group thinks dead, I'm the one who's calling all the shots. Trade with me, we'll be stacking crypto to the top. Woo! If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Yo, why you chasing every pump? Hey, that's a rookie move. Ooh. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose, stay sharp. Hey, plan your exit right. Ooh. Trade with me, we'll light the spark. Hey, stacking day and night. Ooh. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me, I ain't got no fear. Every dip's a chance, I'm scooping coins when they low. Flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon. If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge a crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. They're jacked on the market's churn, chasing meme coins where the tickers burn. Crypto fiends, veins hot with greed, hoidling dreams in a blockchain need. While it's stacked with coins, no sleep. FOMO's got them diving deep. The wide on trades in a digital dive. Market swings, keep the buzz alive. Yeah, yeah.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.